Alright, hard to really tell, and this is compressed a little bit, but this is all from one storm. That's about 18 inches of snow right there. And I cleared this off before. This is the truck box. As you can see, my trusty pilot's waiting down there for me to knock some more snow down here. There we go. Got half of it. And hey, Ted. There he is. I don't know why he's on the passenger side. Should be over there, man. That's where the heater is. Alright, I'm going to try and catch this. So you can see the fun involved here. I don't know if you saw that or not. Just taking little bites of it off. And then just whip them off the edge. Rinse and repeat. Trying not to lift a whole lot of this stuff. Quite frankly, after you do this entire roof, you're done lifting anything. So, and I still have to finish this roof here. Well, maybe not finish it, but at the very least I need to get the edge of it. So it didn't look like a lot, but this snow was mighty heavy. And it's coming down. Right? Right. So, now, trusty driver to give me a hand here. You ready, man? Ice under me, Ted. It's dead, didn't it, buddy? Yeah, donkey. So what we're doing now, I've got this whole clump of snow here that I pushed over, so now I got to push it down the hill. Let's see how that goes. Need some steam here, I think. Hold on, Ted. Good. What do you think, man? Alright, next time, if I've got both hands available, I won't take as much dirt, so I'll be able to lift the blade up as I'm coming down the hill. But, you get the idea. How you doing, dude? My trusty co-pilot needed a quick break. So here's what we were doing before. We were cutting this line. Dragged a little bit of this because I want to get some space for this stuff to come down. Got some paths pushed out for the donkeys. Watch out there, Ted. You know Belle doesn't like you. Hey guys, how you doing? How are you? How are you? Don't touch my dog, okay? And I cut this edge down just so we'd have some place to put the stuff when I get the rest of this off the roof. I can get it pushed over here and then push it down. Eventually we'll just have a big pile of snow there and it'll melt off as we get the river down there. And that's where water goes, right, Ted? Well, at least when it turns into water. This is slick. I can definitely see why my tires are spinning so much on it now. What'd you find? What'd you find? The RTV's got turf tires on it, and they're really probably one of the crappiest treads I could have gotten, I think. I mean, they're great for grass and for mild, very mild mud, but other than that, they're really not good for much. They've held up well, I gotta say that much. They look pretty much like the day we bought them. This thing's a 2006, I think. 2005, 2006, one of the two. This is one of the early ones. You can always tell. We had this cab put on after. Wish I'd gotten the hard doors. If you ever get the chance to get one of the cabs, always get the hard doors, because the soft doors you will regret. These zippers become absolutely useless in the winter. And we got the cab heater in there. Right, Ted? You enjoy that, don't you, buddy? Ted knows exactly where the heater is. There's also a heater vent down the bottom here, so it keeps the floor thawed off fairly well. You can tell this is one of the older ones because the newer ones, well, the newer 900s have there's a hydraulic release. So what happens on these a lot is when you're under pressure, like if you're plowing and you're pushing something into an embankment, you can't shift it into reverse until the hydraulics release. So you have to basically let off the pedal, and once it finally realizes that it's no longer under tension, then it'll allow you to go to neutral, and then you can throw it into reverse. So it's not a super fast forward and reverse type machine. You know, this doesn't make this super ideal for plowing. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I mean, if I was doing industrial plowing, then I probably would have something done to the hydraulic system. I'd probably they've got a kit for it where it's just a button and it releases the hydraulic pressure. So if I cared that much, I'd probably deal with it. And then we've got our plow, which is a Curtis plow that's made especially for Kubota. It runs off your dump hydraulics, so that plumbs into the back. I'll show you what that does. You staying in there? You can come out if you want, man. Doesn't matter. Whatever. So the hydraulic lines for the dump that plug into the back are changed out for these lines. And then these lines go right up to the front of the machine, and that gives you your hydraulic turn. The lift is electric. I'd like to eventually change that out to a hydro lift. But actually this thing works really well considering what it is. I've had electric lifts before that really suck, and this one doesn't suck. Find something, Ted? All right. I need to get back up on the roof. Jeez, Ted. Want me to turn the heater on for you, buddy? Yes, he does. Because he's chilling. All right. Torque box cleared. Now I need to get that edge up here. I'd like to at least clear the overhang off, because the overhang's got a lot of weight on. Even though it's supported okay, it's obviously not as solid as a regular building, except for the part where the donkey's chewed. But yeah, I'd like to get at least some of the weight off the overhang. The rest of this really doesn't matter. There's a gutter here. So all I'll do for the rest of this roof, because this is supported on all sides, and this can take at least 4 feet of snow on it easily. I do clear the edge of it off just so that it doesn't overwhelm the gutter. If the sun pops out, and it has a couple times today, the sun will pop out, catch this brown edge here, heats that right up, everything goes right in. There's gutters on both sides, and that'll work. Hey Ted, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, I'm gonna get up there and try and clear some of that off. I'll probably walk through here because this will be the only area that's solid enough for me to get into. To make sure not to pile up too much, because I need to get around it with the machine so I can plow it down to our pile. Yikes. I'm overwhelmed already. digging in pretty good. A lot of that's because I don't have the shoes on. When I bought this plow, will be coming with shoes. I really need to get them. Alright. So this stuff is just from sitting for a few minutes. It's already pretty much turning into stone. So I'm gonna have to chip away at this a little bit at a time to get it to move out of there. As you can see, I got everything out of here. This is cut down as much as I can get it. Yeah, driving up over the top of it multiple times is not helpful. So you gotta do what you gotta do to get it out of here. We need to get into this. Well, not me. My wife needs to get into that every day because that's where we keep the hay for the horses. So now, I'm gonna take and knock some of the snow down over here. Here's my trusty shovel.